Hey, good afternoon. Bill Bergfield here, and I want to talk just a minute about why I think confidence seems to drop after retirement for so many people. And I don't want to just talk about that. I want to talk about how to get it back. If your confidence is kind of lacking since you've retired. You know, a lot of people feel like they've lost their confidence, but they never want to admit it. And the reason they don't is because this loss of confidence comes about slowly. It sneaks in quietly, and this drop of confidence, it doesn't happen overnight, and it's not a dramatic change, and it's not something to just recognize just like that. It just happens slowly. So here's why this is confusing to a lot of people, and why I think it's important. Confusing and important are really all at the same time. You didn't lose you didn't lose your skills, you didn't lose your intelligence. You suddenly you didn't suddenly become less capable of doing things when you retired, but you did recognize that your confidence faded. It dropped. But why? Why did that happen? Here's what I think. I think it happens because for decades, for years, confidence came from feedback in your career, your results, your deadlines, the decisions you made, the people that you met, and the people that came to you because they needed you. That's what that's what produced the confidence that you had. And here's what I think happened. When you retired, the scoreboard disappeared. Retirement removes the scoreboard. And without a scoreboard, you'll find that confidence seems to drift away. Here's what I think most people miss. Confidence is not a personality trait. It's not an attitude. It's not a positive feeling. Here it is, folks. Confidence is evidence. Period. End of story. When you regularly see yourself solving problems, when you see yourself learning new things, or when you see yourself making progress in everything you're trying to do, confidence naturally grows. And when those things disappear, there's nothing feeding your confidence anymore, and confidence fades. Even if even if your ability doesn't, confidence still fades. Most people that I've recognized, they try to fake it before you make it thing. They try to feel confident first. Feeling confident, that's not how it works. It never works. Let me tell you something. You don't think your way into confidence. You don't act your way into being confident, but you do action your way into confidence. Here's what I mean. Waiting to feel ready, that's going to keep you stuck. That waiting part until you feel just right, until the timing's just right, that's going to keep you stuck. Confidence, folks, comes after action every time. Never before. Never before. How do you get your confidence back? I'm glad you asked. Not through big wins, not through giant success capabilities, but wait for it. It comes through small actions and small steps that give you small levels of proof. One promise kept, one skill practiced, one contribution made. Simple actions repeated over and over and over again until they become a habit. That's how internal confidence, it's how it piles up, how it builds up. So stop asking, why is it I don't feel confident anymore? Start asking, what evidence have I given myself to be confident today? If you have to answer that with not much or very little or maybe none, that's not a judgment. It's just a roadmap. It's just a signal for you. It's a time for you to recognize that Retirement did not steal your confidence. It didn't take your confidence. It just stopped feeding it. And confidence is not something you wait for, folks. It's something that you rebuild on purpose intentionally, one small action at a time. So, if you're ready to rebuild, restructure and reset, remake that confidence without stress or pressure, you're in the right place. Just stick around. Almost everything I teach is for people who still want to grow on their own terms, not their employers. Why? Because confidence doesn't belong to the young, it doesn't belong to the super intelligent, and it certainly doesn't belong to the lazy. It belongs to the engaged. That's the answer. Hope you have a great day. God bless.